Greg, this is where the bullet entered the home through the back door. Now Jasper police officers record every interaction with the public on their body cameras. At the end of their shift, they download that video onto the computer server. Sheldra, in just half an hour, BISD's Board of Managers will meet and go into executive session here in this room. Kelly, residents along this street and other streets in the area, they get their mail delivered. For residents here along Raleigh Drive, just feet away, don't. They have to pick up their mail from the post office. Sheldra, it stinks out here. It smells strongly of sewage. You can kind of see some of it in the ditch beside me. Yes, Greg, things did get a bit heated when it was time for incumbent Mayor Becky Ames and challenger Chris Jones to answer questions. Greg, police are telling us Raul Huertas Castaneda shot his wife twice in the chest and killed her while their 3 children were in the next room. Greg, families are seeing damage to their roofs, to their vehicles, and even to their fences. And if you look right here, you can really see where that hail chipped away at this back fence. It also left quite a few markings on this railing right over here. And if you look down at the porch, you'll see something that kind of looks like gravel, but those are actually little pieces of ground up shingles. Police say he deserves justice. You can see that woman there just laid down a candle. Another woman's coming with flowers. There are plenty of people coming out here today to remember Meta Karupa. Greg, the agency is asking drivers to slow down and pay attention in work zones. Absolutely, Greg. His friends tell me he loved his family, would give the shirt off his back to anyone in need, and was a wonderful judge who loved what was right. They say he'll be missed not just here, but by the entire community. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I'm Lauren with Channel 6 News in Foster. We're here to surprise you today. You won this week's Pay It Forward. Pastor Derek Johnson led a march from Rodney Square to the mayor's office, protesting the recent spike in violence and the mayor's response.
The mayor's non-responsiveness to the community's inquiries about the murders, his unwillingness to work with people in the community except for a hand-selected few, what we characterize as croonies.
Police stopped them outside the doors of the city-county building and told them they couldn't enter with their signs.
Can't take signs inside. Put the signs down.
Marchers put their signs down, went through security, up the elevators.
I just want him to respond to us, man.
To find the door to the mayor's office lobby blocked by police.
Who doesn't want me in there? Because I'm
the
the
mayor
taxpayer.
is not here, sir.
I know that, sir. That's the property of the people of the city of Wilmington, sir. Right there. You are right now violating my constitutional right, freedom of assembly.
The police chief came to speak with Johnson.
Right now,
All right.
we're not going to allow access.
After trying to convince police to let the marchers into the lobby, Johnson prayed over the office.
Then I just kneel here. The door's locked. I'm not going to. Come on, officer, let me kneel. I'm a Christian. We lay hands. Come on, man.
Hey, Chief, can you
Chief,
straighten that
tell
out?
the man
We're
to
not
move
going to
aside.
the
Let me
door.
pray.
Allow him to touch the door.
Thank you. Praying on it.
Help this mayor Pasicki and soften his heart, God.
Yes.
Let him know that we're not against him, God.
Yes.
But we want a just and equitable opportunity to lay our ideas before him,
Yes.
God.
Yes.
We want to stop the blood from running red in our streets, God.
He left shocked and disappointed.
I consider this an act of cowardice on the part of the mayor. And I really feel badly for the police because this was not a rowdy demonstration. It was, in fact, in response to his irresponsiveness. Sorry about this, Sarge.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Chief.
In Wilmington, Lauren Huet, 1017 FM, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Very sad, very sad. So I lost everything I like, so, you know.
Amir Shariari owns Games Unlimited in the 400 block of Market Street. Sunday, a 2-alarm fire started in the building next to his, completely destroying the shoe store Sports Connection. Burnt shoes litter the sidewalk and street. Monday, Shariari surveyed the damage to his business.
It's really bad inside. It's flooded and everything is smelled. It's like you can't even move anything, so it's got a lot of dust.
All of his games and inventory destroyed.
Everything is gone. I mean, everything is gone. You can't even touch it, so.
All right, let's see a ticket here.
Patrick Ferracci owns Levy's Jewelers down the street. He saw the fire Sunday.
You couldn't even see. It was definitely a sight to see all the smoke to just fill the whole downtown. Everything from 4th Street and down was completely not visible.
Firefighters are investigating what caused the blaze.
It was an intense fire. It took 8 engines and 3 ladders to keep it under control, but we confined it to the building of origin. Smoke damage to 401 and 403, so the guys did a great job.
Games Unlimited is Shariari's livelihood. He looked forward to going to work each day.
I loved it, yeah. Yeah, it was fun, so...
Now he's figuring out his next steps.
I'm gonna wait to see how it goes, and then I reopen again because I have to work, so... I have 2 children to support, so, 2 kids, so...
In Wilmington, Lauren Huet, 101.7 FM, 1150 AM, WDEL. Ira Findley walks his dog Louie every morning.
Rain, sleet, snow, sunshine.
But this morning, he and his wife awoke to gunfire.
We just heard a tremendous amount of shots, like about 5 or 6 shots in succession. They were loud. It's something that this neighborhood is just not used to.
He's lived on North Van Buren Street 45 years and is stunned a shooting happened here.
We saw kids, school kids running. We just were hoping that no one got killed.
Pastor Derek Johnson is a member of the Gang and Violence Focus Program. A woman living in the neighborhood called him when she heard the gunfire.
She heard shots. Her young son, was about to leave the house to get on the bus. She heard shots, pulled the kid back, and began to peek out of the window. Her baby was by the window.
Police responded to a shots fired complaint at about 6:50 Monday morning at the corner of West 27th Street and North Van Buren Street. Officers found a 15-year-old boy with gunshot wounds to his left arm and abdominal area. They say he flagged down a passing school bus and told them he had been shot.
The young man had gotten on the bus, according to her, and that the kids actually saw him bleeding and made it known to the bus driver, what have you. And when he exited the bus, he sat down by the car.
A car with a bullet hole in the windshield. The boy is in stable condition at AI DuPont Children's Hospital. He's a 9th grader at John Dickinson High School. Timothy James lives down the street. He also heard the gunshots.
When I'm walking around and I see these type of things right now, and I'm thinking about in my heart, I do not want to have a spirit of fear. I want to have a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And I think those are some key things that allow you to counteract, some of the kind of, results of some of the crime and the violence that goes on.
It breaks my heart that another young person has been hurt in an incident of violence, and also it saddens me that the perpetrator is more likely than not also a young person.
A neighborhood shaken.
It was just a frightening experience, and it was just something that you can't believe happened here. You just can't believe it.
In Wilmington, Lauren Huet, 101.7 FM, 1150 AM, WDEL. Hundreds cheered. The Fighting Blue Hens marching band played. All welcoming home former Vice President Joe Biden and former Second Lady Dr. Jill Biden. A celebration fit for a hero at the Chase Center.
We never, and I mean this sincerely, we never thought we left home. So look,
Biden was overcome with emotion.
when I die, Delaware will be written on my heart.
He thanked Delawareans for standing by him and his family.
You've been with me in victory. You've been with me in defeat.
Biden spoke of the future.
I am more optimistic about the possibilities for America than I ever have been. No part of the world is remotely as positioned to lead the world in the 21st century. We own the finish line.
And addressed the new administration.
I have disagreements with the incoming administration, but folks, we got to give them a chance.
Biden said Trump has picked some talented cabinet members.
One of the things I'm going to try to do, and Barack and I have talked about this, we're going to try to be of assistance any way we can, because it's in the best interest of the country.
His parting words?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're not going away. Thanks.
In Wilmington, Lauren Huet, 101.7 FM, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Now, those aren't little. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a big one right there.
The snowstorm knocked down tree limbs into Dawn Worth's backyard. It also took out the power in her neighborhood.
I talked to a friend of mine earlier. They had theirs out, and they're only probably about 5 miles away. They've been out since 6 a.m. We've been out since about 8:30.
I think it's weird and cool at the same time.
Leaving the family to face the challenge of a snow day without electricity.
Keeping the kids occupied. I think I already had that pretty much prepared because we already knew it was a snow day, so you got the board games out and everything. I don't like, my kids, they have tablets, but I kind of want them to lay off the tablets today. Get outside, you know.
I think it's fun. And we haven't had a snowstorm in a while, so. And the thing is, we don't have school today.
So they're making the most of it. Riley is making snow angels.
About to make a pillow so I can lay down.
Ryan is making snow pillows. And of course, they're having snowball fights.
Whoa!
Worth says they're lucky. They have a gas stove.
I can still cook. We have all the burners going on now, so I can feel it all the way in the back of the house already, just because of the heat of the stove.
But that's not the case for all of her neighbors.
We're lucky. We're one of the lucky ones. Now, the rest of them, everybody's complaining. They're freaking out. They're mad at Delmarva, but I'm sure Delmarva's doing the best they can.
A Delmarva spokesperson says there are 1,000 employees in the office and out in the field Tuesday, working to restore power as quickly and safely as possible.
You hear that? That's the trees, too.
Until then.
This is great snowman snow. Everybody will agree with that.
In Newcastle, Lauren Huet, 101.7 FM, 1150 AM, WDEL.